Which game do you think will get a sequel first? A game that came out in 2009 by a company that has nearly $2 billion in yearly revenue with close to 7k employees? Or a game that came out in 2014 by a company that has close to $130 million in yearly revenue with about 500 employees? Naturally, one would assume the older game with the larger company would surely be the one to release a sequel way before the newer game made by a much smaller company. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. The games I'm talking about are League of Legends, developed by Riot Games, and Smite, developed by Titan Forge Games. Honestly, I'm quite surprised that Riot hasn't created a sequel to League of Legends after all this time, or even attempt to modernize it. Although, to their credit, they have been working on multiple projects that they announced during their 10-year anniversary event back in 2019. So far, they've released the Teamfight Tactics game mode in League of Legends, a mobile version of League, a card game, and Valorant, with a fighting game, and a MMO in the works. Not to mention all the other games they have been publishing as of late. Still, that makes the announcement for Smite 2 even more surprising, considering hi-rez recently rebranded and restructured their company in 2023, and shuffled their staff around, which led to layoffs. But apparently, that didn't stop Titan Forge from developing a sequel for Smite.
What's too worthy, you ask? This isn't just a slightly larger than normal season. It's not a balance pass that we're calling a sequel. Smite 2 is the next generation of cross-platform third-person MOBA. This is a true sequel to Smite, fully modernized and rebuilt from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5. That's a 2-generation leap over Smite's Unreal 3.
Smite 2 is more than just Smite. Smite 2 is our chance to go back, take all the learnings from 10 years of making Smite into one of the most successful multiplayer games of all time, and do it all strictly better. Not just better in some ways and worse in others, but undeniably better.
This is quite amazing, and actually it makes me interested in playing the game consistently, even though I've barely played the original Smite. As someone who touched the game many years after release, it is very enticing to be able to experience a new MOBA game from the beginning. This is something that I would want from League because, honestly, the only reasons I don't play League is due to the movement controls and camera angle. The game currently is way too antiquated for me personally to ever touch it. However, last month, the game director for League posted a series of tweets that ended with a promising statement about the future for the game. There has been some speculation that this could possibly be hinting at a League of Legends 2. Truthfully, I don't think this is the case. Unless they intentionally kept it under wraps this whole time and decided not to mention it during their anniversary event in order to surprise everyone. But even if they did do that, I find it very weird that we're finding out about it now through some tweets. Whatever the case, I'm still hopeful because I've always found the lore for the League of Legends universe to be interesting. If they ever do decide to modernize the game, I definitely would be down to play it. What do y'all think? Are they ever going to make a modernized version of League? To those of you that made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. Now, I know all of you are smart and intelligent people, so I don't need to tell you how these buttons work. Right? Of course not. Also, if you want to talk about video games or whatever, you can head over to twitch.tv/honestpug to catch one of my streams. You can find out whenever I go live by checking my Twitter. Currently, I'm giving away free PC games based off of my follower goals. I have at least over 200 games to give away listed under the giveaways channel in my Discord. And once again, thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there, and until next time.